Go to Jen next, and then I'll go next door.
The gap between wages growth and CPI is now a staggering 2.8%. Forgive me, I've only had about a minute to look over your plan, but there's nothing in here about how much wages will grow under Labor. I think the government's forecasting 3.25% that the wages will be in 2022-2023. I know they don't really reach their targets, but exactly what's your forecast for wages growth?
Yeah, first of all, the government's made 55 forecasts of wages growth, and they've been wrong 52 times. You know, this is a government which is notorious for overpromising and underdelivering on wages growth, and we won't make the same mistake. But what we have said in the plan that we're releasing today is that there are at least 5 ways that we would get real wages growing again. First of all, making it easier for people to work more and earn more by reforming childcare, training people for higher wage opportunities, investing in industries where we've got issues with wages growth, particularly in the care economy, supporting wage cases. Well, it's not for us from opposition to create a new set of Treasury forecasts. It is for us to identify the challenge in the economy, principally falling real wages, skyrocketing inflation, and not enough to show in economic terms for $1 trillion in debt, and to say what we would do about it. And what we've done today is we've released our plan that shows what we would do about wages. And clearly, if we were successful on the 21st of May, we would immediately start implementing our policies in that first budget, and the forecast would be updated in the appropriate way. Yeah.
Is there a case to keep the low and middle income tax offset beyond the end of this financial year? And similarly, will Labor commit, if elected, to extending the government's cut in the fuel excise beyond September, just to ease the cost of living pressures on Australians?
Look, we're not committed to extending either of those 2 measures. We've been very upfront about it, really, since the budget, that we think it would be difficult for a government of either political persuasion to extend those cost of living measures. We've said that there's a role for cost of living relief in the near term, as Australians are getting absolutely smashed by skyrocketing cost of living and falling real wages. Our beef with the government is that there is absolutely no plan beyond those temporary cost of living measures to deal with the inflationary pressures in the economy. It's quite extraordinary that this government, after almost a decade in office, is entirely bereft of any ideas beyond a plan to get them through the election. And our economic plan, which is all about building the capacity of the economy without adding to those inflationary pressures, is all about dealing with the primary challenge we have in our economy right now, which is skyrocketing inflation, which has been highlighted today by that remarkable 5.1% number.